Okay, hey guys. Today's gonna be a movie review. Sorry I didn't get the World Ends With You review up there yesterday. YouTube wouldn't accept it, uploading it, so I'm gonna have to redo that. So expect that sometime. I just don't really feel like having to do it over again the next day. But that will be coming. But this is a movie review for Public Enemies. This is Johnny Depp's new movie, and I just wanted to introduce my new movie rating scale. It's going to be consist of 5 stars. These are fingers, but it doesn't matter. So 5 stars, and they're going to be a full star or half star. So we could have 5 stars or like yeah, so up to 5 stars. So the categories are cinematography, musical score, acting, plot and story. That also can go into writing, and enjoyability. So let's get right into it. The first major thing I noticed with Public Enemies is the cinematography. It's a very interesting style. It's almost experimental in a sense. Some of the scenes seemed, I can't vouch since I don't know, I'm not like, I wouldn't know professionally, but it almost seemed like some of the scenes were shot with a hand camera, not like a camcorder, but you know, like one of those professional movie making like handheld cameras, just because the way it wasn't as high definition in a sense as some of the other scenes in the movie, and it was a lot more personal looking. I thought that was a pretty interesting idea, and at first I didn't really like it, like, because you'll see it in the opening, like around the opening scene, a little bit maybe after, when they're in a house. But at first I didn't really like it, but it kind of, I thought it worked really well. It adds more like personal, like you're actually them, like walking around. It's not like first person, but it just kind of follows them more closely, and I think it looked really nice. And then there's like the regular high definition, like big studio kind of movie shots that you'll see. There's plenty of those, and things like that. Cinematography also will include special effects. So there aren't that many special effects in this movie, just like some blood effects when they get shot, especially at the end when he dies. But it's just, it was pretty good. I mean, it's not like a revolutionary. So I think that the cinematography is good, so that gets it 1 star, 1 full star. Next, let's move to the musical score. This one is a lot shorter. The music in this movie really isn't memorable at all, except for like the main theme. I don't know what the artist is. It's kind of like a almost western kind of sound. I can't really describe it. It's in one of the trailers too. I can't really remember which one, but yeah, that is really good. They play it when they're like robbing the banks and things, and it works. I mean, it's a really good song, but nothing else besides that really stood out to me on the musical score, so that I'm only gonna give that a half a star. Acting, it's Johnny Depp. Great acting, of course. There's also a lot of other stars, and not necessarily stars. I mean, there's other actors that have been in some other movies. I can't name them off, and there's really no point in telling you guys them if I don't know them. But the acting in this movie is, oh, and there's Christian Bale, sorry. But the acting in this is very good. Johnny Depp plays the hell out of the John Dillinger part. He just has something about him that he gets like morph into that person, and I mean he just portrays them so realistically. I mean, it's really amazing, I think. And the other like main character who is against John Dillinger is Christian Bale's character, who is Melvin Purvish. He did a good job too. He played a more not laid back in the sense that he's like uncaring, but it isn't a very strong role. I can't really describe how, I can't think of the word right now, but like the character is a strong one, but he definitely doesn't shine, I'd say, through the movie. Like he doesn't come close to how Johnny Depp's character is portrayed in this, in my opinion. But Christian Bale did do a good job, along with Johnny Depp's co-star, his like girlfriend. I don't know her name. I've never seen her before, but she played a really good part. Along with everything else, it really set the scene for like this time period. So the acting is getting a full star. Let's move on to the plot and story. Obviously, the plot, you already know what's going to happen in this. John Dillinger dies. He's a real person. He robbed banks, one of the most notorious bank robbers, and yeah. But the really good thing I think they did, especially in the final scenes, I'm not going to describe them, but it really puts you in a suspenseful, like, I was like on my seat, like, even though I knew he was going to die, but I was just like on my seat, like, wondering what was going to happen next. It's just a really intense scene, for at least I thought it was. And yeah, just like the overall plot and how it's mapped out from place to place, it really works. There are some parts that kind of drag. Like, I'll get to that in enjoyability, but there are some parts that they kind of drag on a little bit. But overall, the plot and story is a full star, so that's getting a full star for that. And then here's the final, enjoyability. This movie is not for everybody. I'm throwing that out there right now. I personally thought it kind of dragged on. Like, I was kind of like, oh, there's still more. Like, they couldn't just get to like the final part after about, and like, I don't know how long this movie was, but I think it was at least 2 hours. But like, near like the 3/4 part of it, I was just kind of like, come on, you can wrap this up now. But it is a great movie. I mean, it is well directed, it's well acted. It's definitely not for everybody. I think it is a little long, and it's definitely, if you were trying to find like a good summer movie to go to, and you're not really too sure about this one, I would probably choose something else. Just unless you're like really into the John Dillinger character, just because it kind of drags in my opinion. But like, I'd choose like probably Transformers or something like that, just because that's just like a fun summer movie. But this is definitely a great movie, and for enjoyability, I'm gonna give it a half star, for a total of 4 stars altogether. Check this out if you want to, or wait until it comes on DVD, which is what I would recommend. Either way, it's a great movie. 4 stars.